Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the TQQQ Challenge channel. It's great to have you here for our monthly update. Today, we're diving into the latest developments for July 2024. Right now, it's the evening of July 16, 2024. Let's jump into our TQQQ monthly update. TQQQ is approximately $81, up from $77 last month. Let's check out some articles since our last update. First, there's an article published today titled, "The True Bull Market May Finally Wake Up as Investors Eye Rate Cuts." It talks about the potential for a genuine bull market as investors look forward to interest rate cuts from the Federal Reserve. Since the start of the bull market in October 2022, stock gains have been driven primarily by artificial intelligence and a few large tech stocks. However, recent better-than-expected inflation data has led to increased speculation about rate cuts, prompting a shift in investor focus to other sectors like real estate and financials. Key points from the article include: the Russell 2000 index has risen over 7%, surpassing its 2022 high. The equal-weight S&P 500 has outperformed the traditional market cap-weighted S&P 500. Market strategists believe this broader rally could signal a maturing bull market, with a wider range of stocks contributing to gains. Another article from 5 days ago stated that TQQQ gets overbought and overvalued. This article discusses TQQQ's recent performance and future outlook. TQQQ has surged by over 67% this year, significantly outperforming the Nasdaq 100 and S&P 500 indices. The strong performance of technology stocks, especially companies like Nvidia, Meta Platforms, and Amazon, has driven these gains. Key points from this article include: Federal Reserve's potential rate cuts. There is optimism that the Federal Reserve will start cutting interest rates later this year, which could further boost TQQQ. Valuation concerns. Despite the strong performance, there are concerns about overvaluation. For example, Nvidia's forward P/E ratio is significantly higher than the S&P 500 average. Risks ahead. TQQQ faces risks due to high valuations and potential market volatility. There's also an interesting article titled, TQQQ: 2 Ways to Tame the Volatility and Capture Far More Upside. It covers 2 strategies you can use to tame TQQQ and make it a valuable part of a total return portfolio. The strategy involves buying and holding TQQQ only when QQQ is above its 200-day moving average. This approach aims to avoid periods of market volatility and negative price action, thereby reducing capital erosion and capturing more upside trends with less stress. The results show a significant boost in returns compared to the vanilla index and a reduction in drawdown from 80% to 56%, making it more manageable. While this strategy reduces overall returns compared to holding TQQQ due to lower volatility, it offers a more stable option for those seeking leverage without the extreme fluctuations of a buy and hold approach. Alternatively, a dollar cost averaging (DCA) approach using CNN's Fear and Greed Index can be employed. By buying when the index is at a level of 30, indicating fear, investors can ensure better entry points and avoid buying at market highs. This method involves saving cash to invest during periods of market fear, rather than buying regularly. Both strategies aim to optimize returns while managing risk effectively. Now, let's assess our portfolio's performance for July. Staying true to our strategy, I invested another $1,000 since the last report. With TQQQ trading at around $81, our portfolio has grown to over $10,600. This represents a total return of roughly 33%, giving us about $2,600 in gains. My average cost per share has risen to $61 as I purchased this month's shares at a higher price. Specifically, on July 15th, I bought 12 shares at $81 each. This was the time after TQQQ went down from $85. There's been some sector rotation from the Nasdaq to the Russell 2000. Some experts think the Nasdaq may go down 5 to 10% for a short period in September and October of 2024, especially after the interest rate cut. Historically, September is often considered one of the weaker months for stock market performance. If that happens, I plan to buy more than $1,000 of TQQQ during this month. For example, if TQQQ goes down about 20%, I'll buy $2,000 worth. If it goes down about 30%, I'll buy $3,000. This strategy, called Enhanced Dollar Cost Averaging, EDCA, means we'll invest more during market lows and less during highs. I'll make a video on EDCA in a few weeks. Since December 2023, we've consistently invested $1,000 monthly, aiming to invest $360,000 over 30 years. I believe this disciplined approach could potentially grow into several $1 million. When we look at the TQQQ chart, we're still about 11% below the all-time high of $91. Although predicting stock prices is impossible, I'm optimistic that TQQQ could reach its peak again before December 2024. As we navigate through the TQQQ challenge, let's keep our core investment principles in mind. 1. Monthly investment. We commit to investing approximately $1,000 in TQQQ each month for 30+ years. 2. Enhanced Dollar Cost Averaging, EDCA. We'll invest more during market lows and less during highs. 3. Sell before crashes. We might sell if a significant crash seems imminent. 4. No margin. We strictly avoid borrowing money for trading. Just a friendly reminder, this is my entertainment channel, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm here to share my strategy, but it's crucial for you to tailor your investment approach according to your unique financial goals and situations. I'm excited to continue this journey with all of you. Let's stay committed and see where this path takes us over the next 30+ years. Thank you for joining me for this month's update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our progress. Take care, and see you next month.